Now, when you turn on the radio, the only thing you hearing is music like the most horrible. Like, son, I got enemies that's dead. I will never disrespect them. I'll leave it as that. These little niggas is talking about, yeah, you got caught by the candy store, got your snot box rocked, and everybody's playing it. But the minute I get on YouTube and I say, oh, son got his TV turned off, you ain't supposed. So you mean to tell me it was okay for King Von and FBG Duck to sit up there and disrespect Tuka and each other's family and laugh about it? And the lyrics is crazy. But as soon as Hassan Campbell say, just to get attention on the situation, yo, he got a snot box rocked. And then I turn around and say, yo, man, prayers out to this boy family. Because I really wanted to get your attention and make you understand that the streets is evil. But back to 50 Cent, when he put out those documentaries, what is going to be the cause and effect behind that? How many little kids is going to want to sit up there and mimic Big Meech? How many? Though, no, it's more. It's deeper than entertainment.
So, what? I don't understand, right? What should he be doing? What documentary should he be doing?
What I'm saying is, I'm not telling him, or can't tell. 50.
Somebody got to tell a story. Why not him? Like, somebody gonna tell a story.
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad. Let's tell a story. Let's tell a story. Let's tell a little bit of a story. Let me tell a story, right? Because I ain't gonna let niggas tell a story the way that they want to make it look heroic. Let's tell a story about how we got kidnapped, some of us from Africa. Let's tell a story about how we got infiltrated in America, right? Let's tell that story about how the captive, the Crusaders, they came in, the conquerors came in with blankets of smallpox.
So that's what you want 50 Cent to do.
Hold up. No.
Instead of doing that,
let me finish. I'm going to have fun with this one because you sparring with me right now. You intellectually sparring, so I got to spar back, right? So let's tell a story, right, of how the conquerors came in and conquered us on stolen land. Should I pause it?
Yeah.
All right, so like I was saying, right? The Crusaders came in, the conquerors came in with the smallpox, right? Make a long story short, we ain't got to go through the history of it. We already know we are stolen people on stolen land, right? We never got our get back. We ain't never spin the block on the enemy. But we constantly selling and promoting a lifestyle of genocide to each other. Not only are we selling a lifestyle of genocide to each other, but we sitting up there, right? We are stolen people on stolen land. And we sitting up there promoting us committing treason on us. Anytime you sell drugs to your slave brothers and your slave sisters, your conquered brothers and your conquered sisters, you are committing treason against your people. When you consciously sell material, even intellectual material, that is poison of the eyes, which is some of the things that we watch. Let me give you a little bit of spirituality of Islam right now. On the day of Yom Kiyama, when you stand in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for those of you that's Muslim, Allah says that he will make you, your eyes on that day, your mouth will be sealed. Your eyes will speak out and tell Allah about the unlawful things that you watched. Your ears will speak out and talk about the unlawful things that you listen to. Your feet will bear witness to the unlawful places that you travel through in this world. Your hands will speak out for the unlawful things that you have touched. You get the picture? So now, hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. You sitting up there and you promoting a lifestyle of a dude, Big Meech. Shout out to Big Meech. But I have to speak. Like if I was talking to my children right now, I can't big Meech up to my daughters. Would you let your daughter date Big Meech and have kids by him? Is that the dude that you want your daughters to have? Would you want your kids to have, your daughter to have a baby by Pistol Pete? What is the story? How are they going to paint this story? I know Pete personally. He is a brother that grew up in poverty and pain. We all chose our path. His path had an ugly destruction. It was an ugly ending to his path. But when it's painted on the big screen, it always ends up in a way where a young child want to be just like that. Not realizing that this man is sitting in the penitentiary, wishing and praying that he could have one more like free day out here amongst his family and his loved ones. That's the part. It's like how JudgeThese said in that song, you think you Scarface, but you ain't seen the end of the movie. At some point, we got to realize that each generation is passing the torch of ignorance to the next generation. And this is why after 400 years, we only getting worse. We ain't getting better. We ain't got no, like, we don't even hear about Michael Jordans and LeBron James and them like that no more. Nobody really even want to be like LeBron and Kobe too much no more. Everybody wants to be a killer. And that's death by design.
I don't know, man.
Think about it.
You be thinking too much. You thinking you I don't know, man. You got too much time in your hands to think about like all this foreign stuff. Like I don't even give none of this stuff no thought. I don't even give this shit no thought. As far as with dudes, like all of this shit is entertainment to me. Like I'm looking forward to this shit that 50 putting out. Like, what you want him to make an Amistad? They already got an Amistad. Like, I want to see the BMF story. There's people out there that wants to see that story. And so on and so forth. Like Scarface or any other big movie is out. It's all entertainment. Like, it's all entertainment.
Let me ask you a question.
It's all entertainment.
Why is it that we always got to go to white people to get good movies? Why is it that if we want to see an image of a black man being powerful, heroic, we got to watch cartoon characters like the Black Panther? So when white people give us, when they paint a Picasso of us as black people, it got to come through the white man because we ain't even trying to give us, we ain't had to make a Rosewood or Amistad. But damn, I'll be damned, the Black Panther was in one of the best movies ever. And it showed and paint black people in a positive picture, which was beautiful. But then when we paint a picture of ourselves coming from Hollywood, you're gonna tell me like some of the most dopest movies come from white people. When you see black movies, the only thing that you see is black on black crime. And that's getting played out. And if it ain't black on, hold up. If it ain't the majority,
Tyler Perry ain't make one movie.
I was going there next. Hold up. So now, the next thing with Tyler Perry is, because he ain't no Bill Cosby, right? The next thing you see with Tyler Perry is, damn near every movie is some screaming, hollering, mad woman that's tired of her man. Every movie depicts a broken home.
Yo, anything that anybody does, that's, know what I noticed? Anything that anybody do is a you look at the downsides of it. You don't look at none of this shit as entertainment. It's like what do you want these people to do with their money? You want them to make what kind of movies that you like and that's it? You wanted them to make warrior movies, that's it?
Listen,
Spartacus movies. You don't want them to make black movies. Something. Like anything that anybody do, you got a problem with it. You got a problem with 50 Cent because he making the BMF movie. And they put that's drugs. You got a problem with Tyler Perry because all his black movies about a black woman crying. Like what do you want these people to invest in? What do you want them to do with their money?
Well, what I want,
what you want them to do with their money?
What I want them to do, right? Or it's not even so much what I want them to do, because I like some of this. I like the.
You want 50 to be like, yo, Haas, I got $100 million budget.
Listen.
Give me some ideas.
Listen, I love 50 Cent is one of my I love 50 Cent's his own interviews.
And
his
stop
music.
saying that. I hate when people say that.
Listen,
I hate when people say that. They say they say they love a person, but they right after they put them down, it's like
hold on.
It's like,
let me give you an example, right? I love my wife to death, but there's things about her that I don't like. But I love her more than anybody on this earth, outside of my kids and my siblings and whatever. But there's things about everybody that you're not going to like. It's called constructive criticism.
And who are we to point those things out? That's what I'm saying to you. Who are we? And I'm saying we as a whole. Who is Hassan Campbell to go all out his way to point these things out? Like, no, this person, he got his money and he ain't doing this. Who are we? Who are we to point these things out?
My whole thing is right like this. I don't tell them, and I can't tell them what to do. I could only do what Tupac did, right? Which was plant a seed and water it and spark the brain of the intellectual mind to learn from the mistakes that was made for us and in front of us as a people. My thing is, I'm a dude that's sitting up here with millions of people watching me. And every day somebody's telling me, yo, you saved my life with my perception of how I see things. Mm-hmm. Because dudes are starting to realize that I'm breaking the generational.
Yeah, I told you, I understand.
But listen
what
to me,
you're doing. I understand what you're doing. You're trying to teach the youth. But you can't bash other people to make your point. Like, you can't get mad at me because I didn't change yet to prove your point. You understand what I'm saying?
There's a right and a wrong way.
You got people out here that no matter what, anything, like I like there's people that's on my timeline that everything that they do, they think it's like the illest shit that's ever done. And they ridicule every single thing everybody else do. Every single thing everybody else do, they ridicule it. But they think that everything that they do is like the best shit to do ever. Like,
son, not me. If you watch me on the internet,
but
you'll see me.
You just
son,
broke down
son,
something to me that made me think about that.
Son, I made mistakes. And I like mine. See me. I was like mentally damaged on this internet.
I don't want my kids. Do you want your kids your daughter to date Big Meech? Do you want, like, who would want their daughter to have a baby by me? Who would want by me? 16 years old, I was on the run already for devious shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But see what you
like, I was already on the island fighting.
Do you realize that the reason why I'm so big on YouTube and people appreciate me is because I'm saying what needs to be said.
Yeah, but you could say it without carrying that anger.
Passion?
Like you carry
son.
It's not a
son,
right, you call it a passion.
Son, I'll tell you what, right? I mean, let me show you something real quick, right on the camera. Give me dap, son. What that felt like? Fake as shit, right?
It wouldn't even been on my mind.
You see what I'm saying? Like, y'all see that, right?
Like that wouldn't even.
When you see, like, yo, this my brother.
I can't be mad at him if you gave me a quick one.
Listen, energy is everything. And see, the one thing that people that watch me, that they see my passion. It ain't no fronting in me. What you see?
The only way I could be upset. The only way I could be upset about some shit is if a nigga directly affected me. Like what you do or what a nigga did directly affected me. That's it. Other than that, I cannot get on my platform and be like, and just call a rapper out, motherfucker, blah, blah, blah.
Son,
like,
you know why? I'm going to tell you why.
Or anybody in that nature.
I'm going to tell you, I'm going to tell you why. I'm gonna tell you.
I would have to know you. You would have to. If you got me mad, and I really had like that much love for you, and then I'm passionate. Then I got a passionate anger. But these is just entertainers. These people is just
it's never.
They get paid to entertain us.
Son, it's never just entertainment. See, that's how you see it. But when you see through, I would have to take these glasses off.
You
right?
Expecting too much out of people.
You ever seen that movie?
And you holding them accountable.
Check it.
On some personal angry shit.
You ever seen the movie with Roddy Piper? They Live. And he was trying to, in Roddy Piper, They Live, right? He was trying to show the black brother the glasses. When you put these glasses on, boom, you're going to see that that's not a human being. That's an alien right there. And what they're doing is they're sending frequencies to mess up our vibration and have us running around killing each other.